Mr. Whitby? Thank you.
On the roll call, Ross?
Here.
Hamilton?
Here.
Hart?
Present.
Robinson?
Here.
Baxter?
Here.
Harris? Fowler?
Here.
And Sulaco?
Here.
The quorum is
Thank you.
present.
Appreciate it. If everybody stand for the prayer by Mr. John Barber and the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, once again we come before you and we thank you for this beautiful day that you have made. We thank you for this beautiful city in which we live. We thank you for these elected officials, Lord, that you have placed here today. We pray for wisdom and guidance as they make decisions. And as always, we lift up the public servants, Lord, and the police and fire and electric department as they put their lives on the line each and every day to serve us. And we thank you for them. In Jesus' name, and all God's people said.
Amen. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank y'all.
So
Appreciate it.
moved.
Second.
On the minutes from the previous meeting, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Communications, there's 4.
If anybody would like to pull one, please let me know. If not, I'll ask for a motion and a second to accept and file.
Motion to accept and file.
Second.
Second.
Thank you.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Could everyone please silence their phones?
Thank you.
Now we are up to consent agenda.
Yes, I think we need to pull or amend R-25-172, is that correct? And if y'all would want R-25-173, 174, and 175, and 176, if I can ask for a voice vote? Yes,
No, never mind.
I'm sorry,
What,
Mr. Hamilton.
oh, it's already been pulled.
I moved one of the items after speaking with the mayor earlier. He said it should have been on the regular agenda, so I just went ahead and shifted it down. Okay.
So I guess I'm asking for an aye vote on 170, yes, sir, Mr. Hamilton?
Pull R-25-174.
Okay, pull R-25-174.
That's it.
Anything else for anybody? Then I'll accept the aye vote on 173, 175, and 176. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
None? Thank you very much.
Okay.
So,
R25,
And can I just say, if anybody is here for a rehab agreement, those have passed. So if you don't want to wait, those have been approved, and I will get the executed copies to you with the mayor's signature. So there's no need for you to wait unless you just want to watch city council.
thank y'all, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'll get you the signed agreement.
So on R-25-172, we need to amend that, is that right, Miss?
we need to read it first.
I was about to, yes.
A resolution appointing Stephen Bentley to the North Little Rock Parks and Recreation Commission. Okay, now we're ready.
Motion to amend.
And the amendment would be for the term to expire on April the 26th of 2026. I'm sorry, I didn't have my microphone on.
Motion to, or,
Let me, just
That
so it'll
motion-
be on the recording.
So I
it'll-
had a motion to adopt. There was not a second. There was there, okay. Now ready for amendment.
sorry, it wasn't on the table for me to make my motion to
Yeah.
amend. Motion to amend as stated by city
For-
attorney.
For the term to expire on April
Term to-
26th
as
of
stated.
26.
Okay, thank you. On the motion to amend, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco? Is
Yes.
Thank you.
there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt as amended.
Second.
On the motion to adopt as amended, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
R24, 174.
R-25-174, please.
R25, 174.
Just read it.
I'm glad you were paying attention to what I was
I am.
saying.
Got you.
A resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk to execute a memorandum of understanding between the city of North Little Rock and Mainstream Technologies Incorporated for sponsorship and naming rights of the North Little Rock Event Center meeting rooms.
Move for adoption.
Second.
Motion adopted and second.
Mr. Hamilton.
Mr. Hamilton.
Just a quick explanation of the, or summary of the process that was taken to get here.
Yes, sir.
Can I get a quick summary of the process?
It was asked by me to Mainstream Technologies if they would support the 2 outside rooms for the event center. The price was named. I sent it to Ms. Fields for approval like we did Centennial, and this is where we are now. It's a 5-year contract for $20,000 a year.
I mean, I like getting money. I'm just wondering, did anyone else express any interest? No? Okay. That's a good enough summary. Thank you.
Now on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Pass.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Thank you.
New business, R25-177, Councilmember Harris.
Please call it.
A resolution waiving bids and authorizing the city of North Little Rock to participate in the voluntary supplemental health care plan with Champion Health and for other purposes.
Ms. Robinson? Oh, I
Do we
thought
need
you
a
were
motion
supposed to- I was
first?
fixing to say, I have a motion.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Now, there's questions coming up. I've got somebody here, Camille LaGrossa. Are you here? Okay, I thought that was you back there, Camille. So there's questions right here before we take a vote. Ms. Robinson, Ms. Ross, who's first?
Ross can go first.
Okay, Ms. Ross.
Well, one, I know that one time that there was a question of the IRS status. I don't know if that has been, have you received that? I'll let you.
I have not. The city council back in September, this first came to my attention in April of this year, and I had some concerns about it. And the administration elected not to proceed with the Champ Health plan. I had some concerns about the tax deductibility of the non-taxable status of the deductions, as well as payments made under the fixed indemnity health benefit. And so Champ came back to the city and offered to get an IRS opinion letter. And so you all approved a resolution in September authorizing the mayor to sign a letter of intent that we would pursue a contract with Champ upon Champ providing us with an IRS opinion letter. Then Councilmember Harris came to me and asked me to draft this legislation, sponsoring it to move ahead without the IRS opinion letter.
Oh, I got it.
I want you to identify yourself, if you don't mind. I know who you are, but please identify yourself, please. And
I'm a little hard of hearing,
All
Mayor,
right.
I'm sorry.
identify yourself, please.
Oh, yes, I'm Camila Grossa. I'm affiliated with Affordicare Insurance, and we're the exclusive marketing partner for Champion Health Champ Plan.
Thank you. And the reason why I ask you to, there's questions, and some of these may be addressed to you, okay?
Correct. Okay.
Ms. Robinson?
Well, my first question is this amount of $234 per month per employee. It's not a family plan, it's for the individual employee.
Yeah, now I'm sorry, I'm a little hard of
Here's
hearing.
what she asked, real fast. Is this per employee, the 234?
No, that is not accurate. The 234, this is like whenever your HR department or your whoever handles your list bill, which is, in other words, you have like group health insurance, and every month an employee is listed there how much they owe to that vendor. Champ Plan does the same thing. 234 is the amount that combined with the employer and the employee. However, because this is a Section 125, which generates a tax savings both for the city and for every employee, this does not come, it is not extra money coming out of anyone's pocket. In other words, the city benefits by saving payroll taxes. And as the last time we looked back a year ago, 883 of your employees will benefit because their paychecks will go up because the tax savings has a little bit extra money for them.
My concern is, even though the amount that the employee pays is $199 out of their paycheck, and our portion is $44, insurance is getting ready to go up. So a city employee, let's say that has health insurance, family coverage, right now they may pay $99. Come January, that $99 turns out to be $150 every 2 weeks, which is $300 a month. And with this added on.
No, it's not added on. Let me say this another way. Whenever a Section 125 is an IRS program that an employee pays health insurance and they pay their premium or a 401k, and that money that goes to pay that is not taxed. It's pre-tax. That's what a Section 125 is. The CHAMP plan is also a pre-tax Section 125 program. So the employee, that 234 is a combined amount of what the city and the employee pays. But every month, for every employee that's enrolled, the city saves $47.60 on a payroll tax. So that 234 is actually, the city is saving money, and the employee actually, they're saving money because it generates a tax savings. So that is, we say that's,
Go ahead, please.
we say that that's a zero net cost. We have to show there is a cost for the plan, but because the employee's participating and they do save money on their taxes, that amount of money comes out of the taxes savings, and they also, most of your employees over 800 would also get an increase in their paycheck.
Okay, you yield the floor? I need to go this way and I'll come back to you, okay?
Okay.
Go to
Mr.
Vince
Anselaco, let me go him first.
I just want to clarify, this program is purely voluntary.
Correct.
So zero state employees, contract employees, nothing opt-in. They have to voluntarily before anything's taken out, correct?
The way that the enrollment is handled, Champion Health does the enrollment. So your HR person, Betty, would not have to do that. So it's an automatic enrollment, and then every employee that's eligible, in other words, we know up front which employees are going to benefit from this program. So they have the option to opt out, and history shows that close to 90% of employees participate in the program. Number one, they get an increase in their paycheck, and number two, it saves them out-of-pocket money on their health care costs because the insurance that you have might have some gaps in it, and this fills those gaps, so it saves out-of-pocket money for them as well. It is voluntary, but 10% or so will say they don't want it.
So do they have to opt out?
Yes, and it's easy to do that.
So how is that communicated to the city employees that they have to opt out? Because I know a lot of them, either they're not going to listen to this or they're going to be automatically signed up and they have to opt out because they could just look at their first check and it's down and not sure why. How is that being communicated out to all the city employees?
They are, well, let's just say hypothetically we move forward with this, I would work with the HR department and we would set out sort of a campaign so that all of the employees know this is coming and they would know this up front. Then we would contact every employee, Champion Health would do that, in automatic, it's called an easy enroll, and they would be instructed on how they can call or they could send an email that they do not want to be in the program. If they don't know to do that or they miss that, 2 or 3 months later, they say, wait a minute, I don't think I really want in this, they can go ahead and opt out. We're not binding anyone to it, but yes, there's different ways for them to opt out.
Mr. Harris, or I'm sorry, Mr. Vince, you okay?
Well, I have one more.
Okay.
Let's say 1 or 2 pay periods go by and somebody wants to opt out not knowing while their check is short. Is there any type of reimbursement that goes back to the employee? Because
Well, keep in mind that they're not, you mean that the tax savings, that they would have benefit from the tax savings. In other words, by looking at the census that we looked at last year, you had around 990 employees. Around 883 would be eligible and would have a positive impact in their paycheck. That means they would have extra money coming in every month from the plan. That's after they pay for the plan. So if a couple of months go by, you know, they would have benefited from an extra income anyway. So they're not really reimbursed anything, they actually made money. Does that make sense?
Mr. Harris?
Okay, so the reason that while this discussion was going on, we even had a call with our city attorney and their attorney last week, and then I've got some more questions, but that I've emailed y'all, frequently asked questions. I find this interesting. It's kind of a similar scenario as to when the lawyers are up here and we were talking about, I don't know what all that was the other day, that last council meeting. Yeah. So basically, to your point, this is an option. It's supplemental. The reason I went ahead and put it on this agenda for us to vote was to vote for the plan to get going, to be, hey, wait a minute, we are going to be implementing at some point in time. We can still wait on the letter, the private letter, or whatever it is. I mean, we're not going to, obviously, we're not going to implement a health plan that is illegal. So my point was just to go ahead and be moving it forward so that our HR person could be thinking about how to implement in January or February or something like that. So that's why you see it here, here before us now. Anyway.
Hang on just a second, please. Nicole, did you need something? Ms. Hook? No. So he answered. All right, I'm going to go to Ms. Ross for the second.
Okay.
Ms. Fields,
All right.
I'll come right back to you.
Okay.
Ms. Ross.
Okay, this thing just blows my mind. There's so many twists and turns into this, but now this is, everybody will be included and they have to opt out. Is that correct? Or they have to opt in? Because you said there was 900 and only 183 would qualify?
There were 883 of your employees that would be eligible that were positively impacted. What that means is they would get extra money every month in their paycheck from being in the plan. Okay. From their tax savings.
Okay, I thought you said 183.
And that comes to, because it was calculated, $1.2 million, the salary would go up collectively for those employees, and it's not coming out of your budget.
Okay, so they opt in, correct? They don't opt out. Is that what you're saying?
They opt out. In other words, the easy way to enroll, typically when you enroll someone, an insurance agent would come in and enroll for health insurance or accident. You sit down with every person and go over, their plan. Do you want this or that or whatever? Champion Health sort of does it in reverse, and it has worked. And so, in other words, we want as many employees to benefit from this. So the way they've learned that works is give them an easy way to opt out. And again, only 10% or so typically, and that's a high number, have done that. So most of them say, I need the money.
Okay, next question. So they've got to opt out, basically, is what it is. If during the year they no longer want to do this, can they opt out in the middle of the year, or is this a term?
No, they can opt out
at any time. Okay,
yeah, well, at a section.
Okay, the next question. No, I just need yeses and nos.
May I have one comment there?
Sure, quick.
On your group health plan, which is also a Section 125 plan, I do not believe that an employee can just opt out any time of the year. They have to do it during enrollment period, which would really apply to this. It's an IRS Section 125 document. But, there are, unless they have a life change event.
Okay, I got that. So the next question, let's see. I read all day. So it's $190 and that only per month employee, and that only includes the employee, that's not the family plan?
No, actually, there are benefits that include the family.
Oh, but they're more, that's not 190 for the employee plan, right? What is the cost for the employee plan?
190 is
190.
actually, and again.
The whole family?
Yeah,
Okay,
let me.
okay, good. If that's the whole family, that's what I needed to know, so. All right, the next one, okay, so they can cancel it any time. Does this affect their retirement in any way?
You mean like the retirement with the city? No.
Yeah, so the pre-tax, that has nothing to do with any kind of retirement because your retirement's based on your ending salary. And so is that coming
It
off
had
the
nothing
gross
to
or the
do
net?
with your retirement here.
Okay, so that would not, okay, let me just Amy, if you'll just kind of give us your viewpoint, because I have so many questions, we could be here all night.
Right. And I have communicated with Camille and with Councilmember Harris and with their attorney, and their attorney sent her legal opinion. Ember and I have also spent a lot of time over the last several months digging deep into this plan, and I am not comfortable in proceeding with this without an IRS opinion letter, and I recommend against proceeding with it. This is the 190, and I don't have a copy of this for everyone, but the way you get to the 190 is claims funding. Like the employee pays $1,200 a month pre-tax plus $120 a month post-tax, so it's actually $1,320 a month, but then it doesn't show on your paycheck because once you watch a video or do a certain prescribed action, then you get what they call a non-taxable net benefit of $1,010 a month, and they balance that out, so it honestly is, it's a balance of how the tax system works. There have been plans like this for at least 20 years that are not identical to this. This is not identical, but are similar to this, that the IRS has said that this does not qualify as a pre-tax eligible premium, and the benefits do not qualify as a non-taxable net benefit to the employee. While there are some differences in this plan, the similarities are more pronounced than the differences, and I have no level of comfort with this. The individuals in my office who have looked at this with me would not participate in it. Champ did, back in April, offer to indemnify the city in the event that the city ended up owing payroll taxes. My concern then, and I sent an email to the mayor and the chief of staff and the CFO, is that the employees are not covered by that indemnification and may have a tax bill to look at in the future, just without some assurances by the IRS. I'm not comfortable in proceeding with this.
Hang on just a second. Did you hear everything she said?
Yes.
So any reply to that right now?
I would
And I'll
like to
come back
reply to
you.
that.
Ms. Ross, then I'll come back to you. What?
I would like to reply to that.
All right, thank you. You're up
Make it
then.
short.
You're
Now?
up. Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
The attorney that they're referring to is Emily Langdon. Many companies will hire an attorney that specializes in a certain area that they need, maybe an acquisition or a sale or whatever, or employee benefit program. That's called ERISA. ERISA is an acronym for Employee Retirement Income Securities Act, 1974. And I would like to read you what that is, and I'll explain why. It's a federal law that sets minimum standards for most voluntary established employee benefit plans in the private industry. It protects the retirement savings and health benefits of employees by requiring transparency, setting fiduciary standards, and establishing processes for claims and appeals. ERISA requires that plan administrators act in the best interest of plan participants and provide them with important information about their plan. Emily Langdon was hired by Champion Health last year to look at the CHAMP plan. It's a 75-page document. She looked at every word because she was asked to give her legal opinion on the plan, which she did. It was an 11-page legal opinion. Emily Langdon has international clients and clients in the United States, and her specialty is ERISA. That is her specialty. So when she was hired to look at that, then she gave the 11-page summary, which I sent to Attorney Fields March 26th, to review that. I believe Councilman Harris sent you all a document, 2 documents prior to this meeting, and that's basically a summary that addresses everything that the attorney has mentioned, that addresses all of the memos. The CHAMP plan has been around for 12 years. They've had multiple attorneys address it, look at it. It is compliant, it is legal, and it is not a wellness plan.
Camille, hang on. We've got you. I've got to go to Ms. Ross here just for a second. Ms. Ross.
Okay, when you were reading that, what I heard was private sector. This is not a private sector.
I think she was asking me, ERISA does not apply to municipalities, and ERISA also does not have anything to do with whether something is subject to tax or not. That's the IRS code. And so it's 2 different things. Sometimes they work hand in hand, but my concerns are under the IRS code.
I have one more question. So, I know.
I'll come into Harris, and then I'll come back to Ms. Robinson, okay?
This covers only wellness checks, correct?
Is it
Only wellness checks, correct?
this plan? No, it's absolutely not that.
Oh, it doesn't cover wellness checks?
Oh, what do you mean by wellness checks?
Mammograms, whatever.
Oh, yes, that's preventative medicine. It is included.
I know, but is that all that it covers is the wellness
absolutely
checks?
not.
Okay, could I have Ember come up? I think Ember can answer a lot more questions.
Or can I go to Mr. Harris?
Sure.
Come on up, Ember, and then I'll come around. Ember, come up. Stay there, Mr.
I'm glad we're having this open discussion. I've never experienced or had a need for us as council members to dig this deep into a subject matter before. At this particular time, I think it's prudent for me to put this on hold till next council meeting, give you more time to think about this thing. We're not going to, if we vote on it tonight, we're not going to implement it in December. I just wanted y'all to have this open discussion.
I still got a question.
And so I just want to put this on hold till next council meeting.
With that, I've got to go back to Ms. Ross. You've got some questions, and go Ms. Ross, and then...
No, I just want to ask Ember as far as from, the city's perspective and the financial perspective. I mean, it's all iffy to me. This is all iffy. Like I said, I mean, I've spent hours and hours trying to figure out how it benefits the city, and it's all iffy.
Well, as Amy said, she and I had spent a lot of time discussing this in recent months. So when Camille first came to me, I had a lot of questions as well, and I had a hard time understanding some of the calculations. I think which wasn't said right away is how that cost gets changed is because they put a benefit on the people's paycheck when they watch these videos or such. And so, my first question was, well, how do we control that? So I talked with some fellow people from different municipalities around the U.S., and one of them brought these IRS opinions to me. That's when Amy and I started chatting. So at that point, we had both become in agreement that it's too risky for our employees, because basically what the IRS calls these types of plans is a double dip plan. So we already, and the parameters may not be exactly like this one, We already offer group health insurance, and so those wellness checks are already covered under our pre-tax health insurance premiums. This is an added-on voluntary, but we automatically enroll everyone. And so basically it's manipulating the FICA tax to have a savings. Those numbers that Camille said would be the savings if everyone enrolled. Everyone's not going to enroll. The people that wouldn't enroll are people that don't have enough FICA taxes to cover this in and out of the money. So after talking with some different colleagues around the U.S. and looking at those Attorney General opinions and collaborating with Amy, we felt this was too risky for the city, because if we had $500,000 in FICA tax, but the IRS comes back next year and says, you didn't know that, we're putting our employees and the city at risk. So we advised against it. The resolution came before you all to say if CHAM wants to get an IRS opinion, because personally, I don't want to call the IRS and get the city of North Little Rock in their mind, not because we have anything to hide. I've just been through an IRS audit before, and it takes a lot of time, and it's not fun. So they were going to do that. There are no other governments in Arkansas on this, and I don't think that we want to be the first one to put at risk. Another thing is this plan can, and where it gets into some of the iffiness on the Attorney General opinions or the IRS opinions, is you're getting reimbursed for a medical claim you didn't even have. So our normal Section 125, like your Flex card, you can put, $3,000 on it, but you have to get reimbursed for an actual medical. Like you go to the doctor and get, because you're sick, you pay for that copay. This isn't like that, because you could watch the video of the month that's supposed to promote wellness, and you get that $1,200 benefit, which offsets what you're paying, and that's where the IRS, it's a red flag. Because there's been so much talk over this, I reached out to our healthcare consultant, Stevens, and they already had some opinions on file, and they have advised against it as well.
Ms. Robinson, I got to go here first. Okay, Ms. Robinson.
That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
What other cities are participating in CHAMP?
I do not have that information. Champion Health.
You got to come to the microphone, okay? Okay, I'm sorry.
Champion Health does not give out clients' names without permissions. I do not have that. They have over 2 million employees, thousands of businesses. I will tell you that November of 2024, the 7th largest county in the United States voted to implement this program. They have 26,000 employees.
I was talking about Arkansas. If the city goes along with this, and what if the city decides they no longer want to participate? Will the city be able to just drop it? If the city decides they don't want to participate in CHAMP?
Can the city drop it anytime?
Yes.
It's a Section 125 IRS plan, so you can't drop your health care just anytime. It works like that. It is not manipulating tax dollars, because it works exactly the way your group health plan is working now. And that is, when you look at a paycheck and your premiums coming out of your pre-tax, your gross income, then you're saving money on taxes because you're paying for your premiums or 401k pre-tax. That's exactly what this plan does as well. And if you read the documents that Councilman Harris sent, you will see that there is not double dipping here, and Emily points that out. So she points that out, that it's not a wellness plan, and there are actually many benefits that not just wellness, but primary care, urgent care, prescriptions.
I'm going to go to you and come Mr. Baxter, and here's the reason why. Help me, Miss Diana, Miss Amy. He has asked to hold this. Do we continue the conversation, or since he's asked? Let me go ahead and ask Ms. Robinson Baxter.
Can I make a motion? I think this will take precedence. Can I make a motion to table?
And that does.
It is, and I'm doing it because he asked to do it. So I'll just put what he's asked to do in the form of a motion, which overrides discussion at this point.
I'll second.
And I'm going to ask Diane, because she's a registered parliamentarian.
Yes, the motion to table.
If he tables it, it
Are you
does.
tabling indefinitely or to a time certain?
To a time certain, next city council meeting.
Ready
With
to?
that, he is correct. If you table it, we have a second on that, it stops discussion, and it's asked that we will do this again at the next council meeting, okay?
So now we need to vote on
I
that.
need to vote
motion.
on the tablement.
Okay, Ross?
No.
Hamilton?
Yes?
Hart?
We're voting to table?
Yes.
Yes.
Robinson?
No.
Baxter?
No.
Harris?
Wait a minute, we're voting to what now?
You're
Table
voting
it.
to
Table
You're voting to
discussion.
table
We're
it.
voting to table the discussion.
Just discussion,
just
bring
the
it back to the
discussion.
next council meeting, is what he said.
Threw me off too.
Did I vote? Yes.
Okay.
I want to table the discussion and bring it back to next.
You just voted, sir, I'm sorry.
Fouch? Oh, my gosh, I'm so
wow.
sorry. Y'all got my brain exploding right now. Fowler?
No.
Thank you. Anisolako?
Yes.
What was
So
the
it's
vote,
tied?
Diane? It takes a two-thirds vote
Yeah.
on a
Been with the mayor's
motion
vote.
to
So the
table.
table's been
Fails.
defeated, now we're still up for discussion, so back to it.
But if I'm withdrawing it and holding it, why can't we do that?
He has to table it. That's where, no, back to it. If you want to withdraw this thing, we can completely stop it, and you can file it again, if I'm not mistaken.
It has, while you have said you want to hold it, it is actually on the floor for discussion.
Yeah.
And so it would take tabling it to end the discussion, or if you withdrew it, one or the other. Otherwise, the discussion continues. Am I correct, Diane? Thank
I'm
you.
withdrawing it.
You're withdrawing it and not holding it?
I'm holding.
Yeah,
Holding
there's a
it means
difference.
that you're holding it to come back at the next meeting. Withdrawing it means you're pulling it to be filed again at a later time. But you've got open dialogue going, you're trying to hold it during open dialogue.
But obviously, there needs to be more research, because we're having all this
Can I make
dialogue back and
Mr.
forth.
Harris, can I make a recommendation to you? This is just my saying. I think there needs to be a lot of discussion, but there's a lot of a lot of questions to be out there. So if I was to say to Ms. Fields, if he withdraws it, he could even file it at the next council meeting, correct?
He could refile it. I
think that's the question you have.
If you don't withdraw it, then the discussion can continue because the motion to table the discussion failed.
I want
Right.
to withdraw it.
Okay?
Second?
You don't even.
Oh,
need
you
a
don't
motion?
even
He doesn't have the
He can-
motion, okay, he just
right.
withdraws it.
And I
Camille,
just
let
want-
me tell you where we are, okay? We had discussion. It went through a tabling, which means everything was stopped, but that did pass because you need two-thirds vote. With this now, Mr. Harris, who sponsors the resolution, is withdrawing this, and he can file it at the next council meeting for discussion. But right now, he is actually withdrawing this, so we're stopped right now, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I comment? There
Yes,
were a
Whitby.
couple of comments made about something being sent out. Just I want to caution everyone about FOIA violations. They're very serious, so we don't, when there's an item on the agenda or coming on the agenda, please do not.
Deliberation needs to
Yeah.
take place in open public meetings.
Thank you.
Mr. Harris, do you know where everything is right now? I'm going to make sure we're all clear on this, okay?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna-
So,
Withdrawn.
thank you. We're clear. Next thing on the agenda is, go ahead,
So
R20.
do you want to do the condemnation separately or together?
Let's go ahead and do them separate because there's only four and I can get through them just as easy. If
Okay.
you don't mind, please.
R25-178, Mayor
Please
Hartwick.
call it. Thank you all in the audience tonight. I appreciate this, okay? Thank you, Camille. Go ahead.
Okay, R25-178, a resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 813 North F Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance.
Thank you. With that, I'm going to call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against R25-178, please come to the microphone, wishing to speak for or against R25-178. Seeing none, I'll adjourn the public hearing, call it.
Is there a motion?
Move for adoption.
Second.
Second.
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
R25-179, Mayor Hartwick.
Please call it again.
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 1704 North Beach Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance.
With that, again, I'll call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against R25-179, please come to the microphone. Those wishing to speak for or against. Seeing none, we'll adjourn.
Move for adoption.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
He took
Sorry,
off.
Hamilton stepped out.
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
R25-180, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 1415 Springs Road in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance.
Again, I need to call a public hearing on that. Those wishing to speak for or against this, please come forward. Identify yourself, sir.
Jerry Cox, I'm the owner of
Yes,
the
sir, Jerry.
411, 415.
Yes, sir.
I've got a burnt trailer, mobile home. I've got it all took care of. I've got a gentleman wanting the frame of the mobile home, and he's willing to haul the whole thing off for me, and I'm just more or less giving it to him. So, and I done talked to the code officer, and all of it's handled, but
Ward, can you come
still
up?
there for right now.
I'm
But
about to ask you to come up.
we were going to move it this weekend, but it rained us out.
Gotcha. Ward, come on, please, for Ms. Whitby. Ward, did you hear what the gentleman said? Go ahead, step aside. Ward,
Yeah, it's agreeable with, if he's got 30 days, if he wants to get the trailer out of there, pull it out of there, we would encourage him to do that.
did you understand that, sir? Okay, thank you, Ward. Anybody else? So again, I'm asking anybody who wants to speak for or against this. This is a public hearing. Come to the mic, identify yourself. If you're through, sir, I'm going to ask you to stand, please, if you don't mind. All right. Seeing no one else, I'll adjourn the public hearing, please.
Is there a motion?
Well, and I don't think that he's probably real clear on the, well, if he's going to get rid of it, though, he won't.
He
need a
says,
rehab
yeah, he
agreement.
says haul it
Yeah.
off. Ward, if you'll make sure he understands, you understand where we are right now on this? All right, got you. I want to be sure. Thank you.
Is there a motion?
Motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
There's a motion and a second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton is still out. Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
R25-181, Mayor Hartwick.
Please read it.
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 806 East 14th Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance.
Thank you. Again, this is convened public hearing. I wish those speak for or against this public hearing, come to the microphone, R25-181. Wish to speak for or against. Seeing none, I'll adjourn the public hearing, please.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton is still out. Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Okay, now we're up to cleanup liens, R25-182.
Please, let's get through these. Yes, ma'am, please.
A resolution certifying the amount of cleanup lien to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real properties located at 1307 Parker Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Again, this is a public hearing. I'm calling it. For the people who want to speak for or against R25-182, please come to the microphone. Seeing none, I'll adjourn it.
Motion?
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Is there a second?
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton is still out. Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
R25-183, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution certifying the amount of cleanup lien to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real property located at 600 West 33rd Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Again,
adoption.
hang on, I gotta call public. Again, public hearing, those wishing to speak for or against, come to the microphone. For or against, R25-183. Seeing none, adjourn.
Move for adoption.
Motion adopted and second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton is still out. He's throwing me off too. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler? And Sulaco?
Yes.
I skipped Hart. I thought I said Hart. I checked Hart. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Thank you. R25-184, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
184? Sorry. A resolution certifying the amount of cleanup liens to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real property located at 607 West 21st Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Again, a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against R25-184, please come to the microphone. R25-184. Seeing none, I adjourn it. Motion?
Adoption.
Second.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton is still out. Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris? Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
R25-185, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution approving and certifying amounts of liens to be filed with the Pulaski County Collector against certain real properties in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas as a result of grass cutting expenses and abatement of other nuisance.
Again, thank you. I need to call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against R25-185, please come to the microphone. R25-185. Seeing none, adjourn the public hearing.
Move for adoption.
Motion and second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris? Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Okay, that brings us to ordinances. Ordinance O2586, council members Ross and Hamilton.
Please call it.
An ordinance establishing an entertainment district to be known as the Lake Hill Entertainment District, declaring an emergency. First reading.
Suspend the readings.
Second.
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
I've got someone I'd like to, is Jess, Jess, you want to come up forward? No, sir, not yet. We got one more vote. You want to say
You can
anything?
hold off on your comments until we
Conan can
discuss.
come up
You
with
want
it
to say
too.
anything real fast?
Yeah, yes, it won't take much of your
Do
time.
we need to get it on the floor?
So last time I was here,
You got to identify yourself, please, sir.
I'm sorry,
Make a motion.
Motion to adopt? Second.
All right, now you're up.
I'm Jess McMullen. I'm owner of Brood and Barley with my cousin Brian McFadden and my wife Tina Bone. We're also owners of the Pizza Pub with Conan Robinson and his wife Gina Robinson, who own Four Quarter Bar. And last time I stood here before you guys, it was to thank you for establishing the entertainment district in Argenta. It was after COVID and after we've had all of our success. And the reason I wanted to come speak to you tonight is we're not quite facing the same thing in the restaurant business that we did during COVID, but I will tell you that a lot of my friends in the business are struggling. And we have an opportunity in the Lake Hill parking lot there with North Bar to establish an entertainment district where we can have events outside. When the opportunity to buy that space from Old Mill Pizza came available to us, I didn't know a lot about Park Hill, to be honest. My businesses are in Argenta, and all my focus was here. But then when I did my research and found out there were 3,500 homes in Lakewood Heights and Lakewood and Park Hill all together, it was a no-brainer. The difference is between Argenta and Park Hill in that neighborhood is where we have a destination location down here, Destination Argenta, hashtag. And up there, it's more of a neighborhood vibe, and we're learning how to bring people out and how to create an atmosphere where families can come and be together and enjoy, local businesses and local restaurants, which we think, because we push local food, that many are needed. So anyhow, I just wanted to ask for your support. We definitely know what we're doing. We will keep it under control, and it's mainly daytime hours.
Thank
So
you.
we're not doing late night.
Appreciate it.
That's it. Thank you.
Where are we? There's a motion, I
Gonna
think,
hand up-
Ms. Ross?
No, I just have one, no, I'm excited for you. I know that y'all will do a great job. It's only till 9 o'clock, where they could have asked for 11 o'clock. But to be considerate of the neighborhood and the neighbors is why they requested the 9 o'clock. But my only thing is, and I don't know if we even need to make an amendment, but it has Lake Hill as 2 words, and it should be 1 word, because
Okay.
it's a combination of Lakewood and Park Hill. It's Lake Hill.
We'll do it as a scrivener's
Just want to make sure
error
if
and
any
fix
signs or
it.
anything we have, it's all 1 word.
Okay, we'll make it 1 word.
Thank you. That's all I have.
Got you.
Okay, are we ready to vote?
Yes.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
O 2587, Councilmember Robinson?
Please call it.
An ordinance granting a conditional use to allow an
Accessory.
accessory dwelling unit in an R2 zone for certain real property located at 406 West 5th Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Move
First
to
reading.
suspend all readings.
Second.
Motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Okay. Is there any discussion? Ross? Oh, was there a discussion?
No, I just had a question because I thought that the state that we had to allow them anywhere is this one. Is Sean here?
This one is a garage, I believe.
Don,
Are
you there?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
The applicants.
Did you understand the question? Identify
I
yourself,
just didn't
please.
know why they were here because.
I know.
that-
Identify
yeah.
yourself, please.
Sean and Carrie Welch, we own the house. We live in it at 406 West Fifth Street.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, I was just curious why we even had to do this for an
Oh.
AUD.
Is
Because the
it, I mean, isn't
Sean's
it
here.
a garage or something?
A two-car garage with an apartment above.
Okay. With the
Don,
garage.
did you hear the question?
Sean, can, Sean.
They're both Sean. There's some confusion.
This is actually falling under the old ADU ordinance, which requires a conditional use. So there's the new state law one, which does not require it, but they're not meeting the requirements of that. They're meeting requirements of the one that we have existing we've had for 2 or 3 years. So that's, but the answer to the question is, it's above a garage, right? Yes,
Okay.
yeah, so that's why it's a.
Okay,
we're
gotcha.
following the
Okay, just
conditional
curious.
use.
Mr. Hamilton?
Also, just curious, I'm supporting it, but how come they don't fit it's an R2 zone? Is the state law not cover that?
It's, the state law will cover it's more location than it is zoning. And so the current ordinance allows it to be closer to the property line, and that's what they were wanting to use. And
you.
so the state law one requires it to be further away from the property line.
Understood. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. Where are we?
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
It was approved.
Thank y'all.
O 2588, Councilmember Harris?
Please call.
An ordinance rezoning certain real property located at 7785 North Shore Drive in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas from I-2 to C3 zoning classification by amending ordinance number 9263 to allow a medical clinic declaring an emergency.
Move suspend.
First reading.
Move suspend all readings, placed on
Second.
third.
Motion suspended, seconded.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion adopt.
Wait a minute. Hang on, Mr.
There's
Baxter.
The applicant here.
Second.
Wait a minute. He's just asking a question, but go ahead. There's a motion to adopt, there's a second. But there, he wants to ask if
Who was the second?
Mr. Harris, I
Gotcha.
mean,
Okay.
Mr. Hamilton, I'm sorry.
It's
Mr. Hamilton.
contagious.
Go
I
ahead,
wish I
sir.
was that pretty.
Jacob
He
White
asked-
with Joe White
Mr.
and
Baxter
Associates.
asked.
So my question is for all the businesses that I've sponsored out in the business park, I've always asked them in front of this body, you do understand that there's only one way in and one way out of this area, and there's no foreseeable fix for that in the future.
We do, and we're making every effort to
come up with a fix as well.
I'm good. Thank you, Mayor.
Anybody else? Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Did
on
you
the-
identify yourself? I need to have that.
He
for-
did.
He did? Okay, my apology. Go ahead. I didn't hear it. Where are we?
Ready to call the roll?
All right.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
On the emergency, Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
O 2589, Councilmember Robinson?
Please call it.
An ordinance granting conditional use to allow outdoor storage in an I-2 zone for certain real property located at 4545 West Bethany Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Any discussion on the motion? Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
O 2590?
Please call
Thank you.
An ordinance granting a special use to allow an event center in a I-1 zone for certain real property located at 5313 McClanahan Drive, Suites G1 and G2 in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
it. Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
All readings?
On the motion?
Yes.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to
adoption.
adopt.
Second.
All right, hang on. There's some questions over here. Ms. Robinson, and Mr. Ms. Baxter.
Just going to ask if you're going to have enough parking.
The applicant is here, Ms. Robinson. Ms. Dobbins?
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
There is enough parking. There is another business on the other side of the suite. They operate Monday through Friday, typically up until about 4:30. Our business operates typically in the afternoon and weekends because of what services we do provide. So typically between them and my space, there's plenty of parking for the amount of people that we host events for.
Any other questions?
No, I mean, in the hours, I guess, you've got 5 to 8 Wednesday and Thursday, Friday 5 to 9, Saturday 10 to 6, and Sunday noon to 6. Is that
Yes,
right?
and outside of that, if they do have a special event for a birthday, they have to get that approved by me. So typically, the latest that someone would have an event is till 11, and then they have to be out by midnight for that.
They wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't have said that.
Correct.
Anybody else? Mr. Baxter?
So that's one of the questions I had in relation to the hours. So we want to ensure that when because this is a special use, that we, cover down on the hours in which you're going to be operating, because you will not be able to operate within the law outside of the hours that are listed here. So I think it's important that in an effort to serve you better, we kind of nail down the correct operating hours for the applicant now. So there is no chances of you operating out of the parameters of what the legislation says.
Okay, and that may be my mishap because I host spa parties. So typically for a kid's spa party, they wouldn't operate past 6. But if you wanted to celebrate your family and do a birthday party, your party may be later in the afternoon. So if I do need to address those hours, then I could say that the business operates from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
We would need, like we spoke this morning, Ms. Dobbins, if it's anything outside of what's in the request, which
You're going to have to amend it.
we're going to need to amend it.
And I would, if it's the will of the council, I would suggest an amendment. I don't know if you'd want to do till 11 every night, but just amend the hours from Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. And I don't know about Sundays.
Right.
You would
It's
wanna be
typically
that
Fridays
late.
and Saturday. And in the first letter that I did send to zoning, it does have that amendment to approved hours based off if they ask.
So what hours would you like for us to approve, Ms. Dobbins? Because
10
right
a.m. to 11.
on Friday and Saturday?
Yes.
Or every day? Just so that would cover you if you
Every
had
day.
10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Is there any discussion among the?
Well, let's do this. Let's make an amendment on the floor first,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Okay.
So the amendment on the floor, Mr. Fowler, please.
I'd like to amend the motion to reflect the hours requested by Ms. Dobbins.
For which days?
And those are
Every
10
day.
a.m. to 11 p.m. She's saying every day. Is that what you're saying, Ms. Dobbins?
Yes.
Okay, so there's amendment. And on the amendment, do I need a second?
I second.
All
So
right.
just for clarity, the
Yes.
hours vary on different days of the week. So the only thing we're changing is the ending time, 7 days a week is going to be 11 o'clock.
No, it's going to be every day.
Every day.
10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Right.
Okay.
So everybody's got the amendment?
Is there a second?
I got to say, there's a motion, and is there a second, please?
Oh, and there was, Ms. Hart.
Okay, I'm
seconded.
sorry, go ahead then. On
I
the
think Ms.
amendment?
Ross has a question.
Oh, I'm sorry, David.
Let's, oh,
Sorry.
Go ahead, back to Debbie.
Is your question on the amendment?
Yes.
Yes.
okay. I'm sorry.
Because when I looked
Debbie.
We know it's going around.
When I looked at this, I didn't really have any concern. It's only 50 people, and the hours were, are there any businesses or anything that would be open later at night around you that it would affect any of their business or anything?
No, I'm
Oh.
typically the only business that operates after 5 in that area.
Okay. So when you say somebody else, are you there, would you be there when they have the parties after hours or
I'm
whatever?
typically there to let them in or set up, but I do have cameras and things like that. to where I
Right, just
can-
in the event that anything, sometimes the event centers, like the owners or have some manager on site.
Right,
when
so
you-
I'm typically there, and then I come when they're cleaning up to make sure that everything is like
Okay,
it's
so you
supposed
wouldn't
to
stay
be.
for the whole event, though? You would?
Not every time. If I am doing spa parties, I'm typically there with, while I'm doing spa parties, but if it's a private event, I'm not typically there their whole event, but I do have cameras and things like that, and I go back to check on my space.
Any other questions? So we have as Mr. Hamilton.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at it, and 11's a little late for me, but I'm doing a Google thing, and it looks like you're there's a 5-mile creek in between you and a lot of trees and everything. Do you feel like you're far enough away from any residential areas for that 11 p.m.?
I am. On
Okay,
the
I
left
think I
side of
agree
me
with
is a
you.
car dealership, and then, like I said, it's just some small businesses that's in the mix of that.
I agree with you. Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Thank you, go ahead, I think
On
we're
the
ready to
motion
vote.
to amend the hours from what they were on the different days to 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., 7 days a week. On the motion, Ross?
One more question. Do any of those small businesses stay late?
Not typically that I've seen. I've actually been over there 3 years previously. I just transferred to a different building space. So I was at 5105 McConaughey, and then I just transferred in May to 5313 McConaughey. So I've been over there in that area for the past 3 years previously.
Where are we? We had a question? If not, I think it's the time to vote, sir?
On the
Okay.
motion to amend, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Pass.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt as amended?
Move to adopt as amended.
Second.
Any discussion? On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Pass.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
02591, Councilmember Robinson.
Please call it.
It passed.
An ordinance amending
Thank you, Ms.
ordinance number 9752, which granted a special use for an event center in a C6 zone for certain real property located at 112 Smart House Way in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency. First reading.
Is Parnell here?
Yeah, I saw him back there.
Yeah, right there.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Pass.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Pass.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
O-2592, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
An ordinance granting a conditional use to allow a tire store in a C4 zone for certain real property located at 1601 East Broadway Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Motion to suspend the readings?
Second.
Motion second.
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
And Hart has left the chambers. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt?
Ms. Robinson, though, if you don't mind.
Is there a second?
Is there a second? And let me get Ms. Robinson. Is there a second?
Is that a second?
Okay.
No? Second. Is
There's
there-
a motion, there's a second over here now, Ms. Robinson, please. Okay, Ms. Robinson.
Okay. There have been some questions about this tire shop, and I know one of the things that was listed was about the parking, and it was considered inadequate because it was gravel and grass. And it was said it was inadequate. And the building, excuse me, appears a bit small, 750 square feet. And though I know they were going to allot 100 tires, but looked like 100 tires, normally they allot 100 tires for 1,500 square feet. So if it's 750 square feet, they would not be able to allot 100 tires. So anyway, where is Sean? Discussion.
He's coming up.
He's coming.
Sean, I saw somewhere where planning had stated that the parking for this particular building was inadequate because it was gravel and grass. Now, I know a few years ago, we passed legislation, and which was for car lots. It had to be paved or concrete, asphalt or concrete. And this is gravel and grass. So I guess what I need to do, Sean, is not necessarily ask you, but ask the owner, would they be willing to pave or concrete the parking?
They're here.
The applicants are here. Mr. Clifton
While we're
and Mr.
waiting for them to
Flores.
come up, can I ask Sean if that's required?
Go ahead. That's a question.
Is that required?
Normally when yes, a proper surface, but gravel with grass growing through it would not be a proper surface.
Do you understand the question then, Mr. Clifton?
Did you say that gravel and grass is
Well, no,
not?
there was another question.
Mrs. Robinson's, or Councilmember Robinson's first question was, would the applicants be willing to provide a proper surface? Is that correct? Pave it?
We submit that the hard-packed gravel is a proper service for the conditions for his business.
Well, I'm just stating what planning said, that it was inadequate. I saw somewhere that it was inadequate.
Sean?
Is there a recommendation in there?
I'm looking.
I don't see anything about the
I don't
parking.
think there
Is
was,
that in
I
the
read it
general
myself.
code, though?
Go ahead, talk to the microphone, please.
Yeah, that was discussed at Planning Commission, and it may have been removed from discussion.
I
during
can't
Planning
hear
Commission.
you, Sean.
I'm sorry. That comment may have been discussed at Planning Commission and may have been removed during Planning Commission. but it's not part of the current list of items right now.
Well, my thing is, if we require car lots to have asphalt and concrete paving, you know, for parking, seem like the same thing would be required for a detail shop. That's a concern that I have for that particular space. Plus, that building appears to be a bit small. Normally, for 1,500 square feet, you allow 100 tires. So, since his building is 750 square feet, he would not be allowed 100 tires.
Correct. It would be proportional, so it would be 50 tires. And if they were do an addition to the building, then they'd be allowed more tires based on the square footage of doing that addition. So it's all going to be based on the proportion of it to 1,500. So if it's half the size of 1,500, it'd be half as many tires.
And when you say no outdoor storage, when he changed the tires, I noticed that next to the building, there's a bend, and I'm assuming, well, I don't need to assume, where are you going to put your tires when you get rid of them, change them out?
I think it's moved weekly.
I got heavy, Mr. Clifton, I got heavy talking, Mike, please. I'm sorry.
He spoke the last time, okay.
So
What
you
he's gonna
want to
do-
answer, do you understand the question, sir?
Yes, we move in weekly.
Say again?
The waste tires, you said about the waste tires, we move in weekly.
Okay. Okay.
Questions? Where are we? Ms. Ross, is you asking?
Well, on the tires, if you're storing them outside in here, it says that they must be stored within the primary structure. So is where they're stored now, are they in the primary structure?
It would be the main building on the property. So, and unless they do an addition or do another building, there's
So
only that
those
one
tires would
structure.
also count into the 50 then?
They would, yeah, those tires had to be rolled in, and that would be part of the 50 that's allowed to store
And also, if they
inside.
had any tires on hand to install, would be included in that 50, correct?
If it's inside the building, there's 50 tires.
Wow. And if they're only picking up weekly, then that's not probably going to work if you're changing 4 tires at a time. That, I don't understand how that would work. 50 tires inside.
Mr. Fowler?
Sean? So the applicant would only be allowed 50 tires total, whether they are designated as spare, waste, or new for sale? Is that correct?
It says no more than, it would be 50 tires are stored inside, and you're not allowed to do outdoor storage. So, yes, I mean, I don't want to tell them how to run their business, but yes.
In paragraph 5, it does say this includes tire inventory as well as waste tires.
Thank you.
So,
Mr. Hamilton?
Well, I was going to say, if they're waste tires, then we have trash cans outside. So, but if it includes in the ordinance waste tires, then that fits in there. So I have no point to make.
Ms. Ross?
Sean, if I remember correctly, I don't remember us approving anything without an approved surface as far as anything auto-related, and tires are auto-related.
So
Is that a waiver that
the car lots, auto sales lots have that requirement. This does not have that requirement, talking about the approved surfaces.
Okay, I thought it was anything auto-related. Okay.
I mean, we can make that adjustment after this, but at the moment, it's not covered that way.
All right.
Mr. Harris?
Are you ready?
Now, why do we care how many tires are in 700? Where'd you come up with tires in 750 square feet? I mean, if you're a store owner, you can only put so many tires in there. So, I mean, why are we going to, we're going to have code go in there and count the tires?
And I don't want to speak fire marshal's not here, but the numbers come from the fire codes. So there
That's
is,
just
there is a
amazing.
magic
Do
number.
we count how many suits are in a suit store? I'm sorry. I just don't understand it. I'm sorry.
Suits don't usually catch on fire and keep burning after hours and hours, so.
Mayor, do you want Chief
we're-
Tucker to come forward?
Not yet.
He's here, Mayor.
I know he is. Mr. Nick Clifton.
Mr.
Mr. Fowler,
Voorhees
if you want, you call
had
it.
just told me that he would keep an enclosed trailer on his property to dispose of the waste tires, so they won't be any more than tires allowed on his property, unlike any other tire store in town.
Where are we, please? Ms. Ross?
If we are going to accept that, that would have to be amended in.
I agree, but I was seeing if there's anybody else. So do you want to make that amendment, Mr. Ross?
What is your, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear
No,
what you said.
no, I don't want to make that amendment. It's not
Okay, so
legislation.
whose is this? This is Mr., this is
Yours,
me,
sir.
of course.
It's
Consideration,
you
I'm
for
sorry, Mr.
consideration.
Baxter.
Well, Mayor, I'm just going to bring to light that, you know, last council meeting, we voted on a tower shop and their hours directly across the street from this one. And for various reasons, we amended that down to 9 o'clock closing time, I believe. And I would be hard pressed to support this without that adjustment on this particular application as well.
Are you making an amendment, Mr.
No,
Baxter?
no, no,
I'm
no.
happy to-
I'm just saying.
Just saying, okay.
the
I'm happy to
same-
I make a motion to amend the hours of operation to end, instead of 11 PM, 8 PM, or 9 PM, I'm sorry.
And what about the
Which was
trailer?
the same
And what-
as last
And what
time,
about
right?
the trailer? Would you go ahead and add that to it while
The
you're amending?
trailer,
Those are two separate amendments. They're
Yeah,
not
I'm
related.
asking if he do too.
would the, okay, so,
But we can just do one at a time.
All right, one at a
Yeah.
time. So the hours
Yeah.
of
And now I've got a question
amendment
about
are
the
going to be, and they'll be at,
Is
till
there-
8 o'clock closing. So we got
9.
9 o'clock, 9
Nine.
o'clock. So
Is there a
so
second?
There's amendment on the floor.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Discussion?
That's 7 days a week then.
Say again?
That's
Yes.
7 days a week. It's being
Oh.
amended to?
No,
Is that correct?
because it already it'd be Monday through Saturday. They already have a 8
8 o'clock.
o'clock
Okay.
closing on Sunday.
Yes.
Okay, so on the motion, Ross, yes. Hamilton?
yes,
Hart?
No.
Robinson?
No,
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Okay. The
So
amendment
where we are
carried.
right now, everybody, hang on,
Have
Mr.
one
Hamilton, if you
amendment.
don't mind.
no problem.
Can I ask a
I'm about
question
to.
of Sean? Is the storing
I'm about to,
the
Mr.
waste tires in a trailer something that would be a part of conditions?
Well, with that, let me bring Chief Tucker up here on this, if you don't
Okay.
mind. And then, Sean, you
But
can.
yes, but
Yes,
but
okay.
yet, we've done it in the past, have required them to be stored in either a pod or
Okay.
a trailer of some
Okay.
sort.
Chief Tucker, you've heard the discussion here tonight. Is there anything you can add to about fire or health or anything like that, sir?
Well, that's out of my wheelhouse. I'd have to get with the fire marshal.
Okay, so the question is right now, so back to it, they're wanting to store X amount of tires in the building. I understand, thank you, sir. Second thing is they want to have a trailer on the property that would store any abundance over the 50. Is that where we are right now? Mr. Hamilton?
The time amendment passed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then I guess in order to give them a little more room for inventory, I guess, then that y'all would prefer to store waste tires in a trailer? You would prefer that? No one, that's not an occupied structure, so I don't know. What does the council think about an amendment like that?
Mr. Fowler?
Mayor, I'm sorry, Sean, are we holding them to a different standard than any other?
We have done storage in trailers for tires in the past before. I mean, the requirement says 50 tires on it, so if they want to put 50 tires inside of a trailer, those won't count against them. If they want to put 50 tires in a waste management bin in the back for them to be picked up, that would count. I mean, if we can see them, that counts against them. So it's sort of how they want to run the business.
The council approved the applicant's brother's request across the street or parallel beside the last council meeting. None of this was brought up because that's a larger building, is that correct?
Quite larger
I
building.
see.
Yes,
Okay.
quite
Okay.
larger.
It's a larger building.
Okay, all right, thank you, Sean.
Mr. Hamilton?
They are, but they will be, because it is a smaller building, the number of tires that are allowed is reduced. That's in the, okay.
Correct, yeah. So
Okay.
they're going to be limited to, if the 750 is correct, the size of the building, then it'll be limited to 50 tires.
Thank you.
Ms. Ross?
No, I just want to make a comment. Now, I know some people were like, oh, I can't believe you're telling them they can only have 50 tires, but before the fire marshal's office put this in, I suggested that we put this in here, is because we had tires at some of these places, 200, 300 tires just laying around, and if those had caught fire, it could have been pretty ugly, and there were some even over that amount, because they had them
Yeah,
in.
we had more in
Right,
that.
yeah,
We had a
there
couple
was-
with thousands,
And-
10, 12 years ago.
And there was nothing that we could do because we didn't have a limitation on what they could do and what they couldn't do. And that's why these are so strict, because we want to make sure if there is a fire department can handle it. And I know they will, but it's just a danger for the whole neighborhood with this toxic.
Ms. Hart?
I just wanted to go on record saying that, just again, this community, this area, not only are we looking to change the business makeup along East Broadway and trying to develop it in a different way to increase the footprint. There has been automotive type things there for the last 20 years, and it hasn't been highly trafficked. So the idea that this would boost business in that area is just not there. So the community is against it. And I do think that as council members, we do need to take into account what we're envisioning for East Broadway and how 3 of the same locations fit into that picture.
Anybody else? Where are we, Mr. Whitby?
So we were talking about a possible motion to amend to allow a trailer.
Is there an amendment on the floor to allow trailers?
No.
I'm happy to make a motion to amend to allow storage of up to, no matter how, I mean, how do we want to do that in terms of how big the trailer would have to be? No more than 50 tires stored in a trailer.
And do we need to specify what type of trailer? Because that's
Oh, yeah,
a.
it's got to be covered.
I believe
mean,
enclosed
it could
was
be like a
off.
Closed
tractor
and lockable.
trailer, or Sean, is there planning language that you can help us with?
Closed and lockable?
Not in like
Enclosed,
size.
enclosed would be the proper
Okay.
term on it, yeah. The lockable,
enclosed.
that's, I mean, I'm assuming they would lock it, but that's.
Right.
We're not going to go check and see if it's
The
locked.
lot.
Okay, so the amendment would
An
be
enclosed trailer.
to allow storage of no more than 50 waste tires for weekly pickup in an enclosed trailer on the premises.
And does there need to be anything on size? I mean, like, would it allow any size trailer?
I mean, if they can stick 50 in a 10-foot, then sure. I don't know that
Like
stuff.
I don't-
So
Tractor
I wouldn't be able to
trailers.
specify size.
So there's an amendment on the floor, Mr. Baxter?
Well, you've already said that it needs to be at least 750 square feet to put 50 tires in.
Exactly, so.
So that kind of determines what.
Well,
size
that's for an
trailer.
occupied, I would think that's an occupied, a commercial structure, so with people in it? I'm just making comments at this point.
There's a closed trailer amendment on the floor to enclose tires that you've already changed out.
Waste tires.
Waste tires. So that's the amendment on the floor. Can I hear a second?
Second.
There's a second.
Any discussion on the motion? On the motion, Ross?
No.
Hamilton?
Yes?
Hart? No. Robinson?
No.
Baxter?
No.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Peninsula?
Yes.
Mayor?
Yes.
Motion to adopt as amended?
There's a second?
Second.
Any discussion? On the motion, Ross?
No.
Hamilton?
Yes?
Hart?
No.
Robinson?
No.
Baxter?
No.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Motion failed. We do not have a two-third.
No, this was to adopt as amended.
To adopt as amended.
I
Never
think
mind,
we're
never
4-4,
mind.
Mayor.
I've ran out of check boxes on my sheet. I have to get a new
Yes.
sheet out.
Yes.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Okay.
Mayor, you said yes? Okay. Now we need
Emergency.
Wait
Wait a minute.
I think
the
we-
motion to adopt as
has been
amended required a two-thirds vote.
Yes, it
Was
does.
that the
it does.
motion to adopt as amended, or
Oh.
was that the motion to amend to
I
allow
was
the
to adopt
trailer?
as amended.
Adopt as
I didn't
amended.
realize that required a 2/3 vote. That's
Okay.
why you're the registered parliamentarian.
That's what I was saying, needed two-thirds.
I
and
apologize.
So if my vote didn't count.
Okay,
So-
sorry,
Motion to adopt as amended doesn't require just 5?
A motion to adopt an ordinance requires a two-thirds vote.
no, it doesn't, Diane.
A motion,
It only counts 5. You
Yeah.
gotta count to 5.
oh my gosh, you're right. Five.
Okay.
Do the call the vote again, please.
I'm going to start over.
I think, though, that we're good. I think that it was
Sure.
5-4, and
Yes,
it
you did
passes
vote.
to
All right, I
adopt
did.
as
Okay.
amended.
Now, the
Okay.
emergency clause
Does require.
It
does
requires
require
six,
two-thirds, and the
yes.
mayor cannot vote on the emergency clause.
Yes.
Okay, I am so sorry. Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
No.
Robinson?
No.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
That passed 6
Yes.
to 2.
Thank goodness,
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Do you understand
You're-
whatever happened then?
it was adopted.
So you
as
gotta
amended.
have a trailer, you got perfect to do it, so it's passed with amendments on it. So, by the way, Sean, you've got a person, how long before you been in business? How long before you're in business, may I ask?
Get the paper from Miss,
Sean, we have a code enforcement, we work for the planning department now, correct? Let's take a good look at that, please, to make sure everybody's all doing right, please, okay?
And just FYI,
Thank
they
you,
were
council
open to
members.
10 over the weekend.
All right, let's go.
Okay, that concludes all business. So now you're ready for public comment. And
Public
I'm
comment,
sorry.
I have two people here on public comment. I got Mrs. Strickland, Dina Strickland. Dina, you here? I saw you earlier. Oh, there you are. And Hattie, you're next, okay? Make your comments 3 minutes or less, please. Okay, thank you. Come here, Miss Dina, and identify yourself, please.
Dina Stickford. And I am here to
Can you
address.
identify yourself again, please? Okay.
Yes, sir, I
Okay,
did.
thank you.
Thank you. I'm here to address some housing emergency about the mold, the bed bugs. We've got water damage, and we want to adopt the Fayetteville ordinance. It's under that. And I have been having issues with mold. It has been emailed. I think you got the email for my mold results. I've got my apartment tested positive for 2 types of mold. And my friend, Miss Pat, y'all usually see her with me. She's tested positive for 2 specific types of mold. She's in the hospital right now as I speak. I really wish that y'all were taking consideration about these landlords that are getting away with this. This is not fair for us to have to live like this. They're painting over it. They're calling it dust. I've been called a liar by several corporate and everything else. I just want y'all to know I'm not lying, and I've been sick. In July, I came off life support because of this. This is serious in these buildings, and our lives matter. And I just need y'all to adopt this ordinance to protect us, not only from that, but from our, let's see, application fees. Or, we're having issues with, having to afford one place, denies you. Well, you got to go pay $40 more for an application fee. And honestly, we're disabled and things like that, and we can't just afford all that money. We can't. And so I'm asking y'all to declare a housing emergency and pass this ordinance.
Thank you, Dana.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
Thank you. Ms. Turner, Hattie? Got your 3 minutes, please, ma'am, again.
Okay, hi guys, how you all doing this evening? My name is Hattie Temple, and I live in what they used to call Eastgate. It's up Pine Crossing now. But my issue is not about that building. My issue is about the high rises. I passed you guys, we're trying to get an ordinance to make them accountable for what they're doing in these buildings, because they let these folks come from outside and our buildings, wait a minute, we had to go pay for our own mold test, guys. And so far, we found 3 apartments with 3 different kind of mold in them. And they saying that it's not a level. So in this ordinance that I just passed around, we're gonna do it, that's just a rough one. I know you told me to give you some sticky teeth in too, so I had to bring you something so I can show you what I'm talking about. We are asking for the fees, for to put a cap on the fees. Then when you know when they finna shut down, a lot of people finna lose their housing in North Little Rock. If Trump bill passed, we're gonna have so many houses empty. We're gonna have everybody looking for a house. When they lose their house, they're gonna have to go somewhere. We're asking for them to put a cap on, because you know, if we give everybody a background check and everybody an application fee, you know, we done spend hundreds of dollars before we even go to pay our rent, first and last rent. So we're asking for a cap to be put on the background check. Because if I get a background check from the state police, I shouldn't have to go get it 5 times and pay for it 5 different times. The city can put a cap on it to make it where that one work for at least 6 months.
Thank you, Hattie. Appreciate
Okay.
it. Okay, thank you, man. Good seeing you again. Anybody else?
Who gave us this?
Ross?
She did.
She's got her tiny hand.
I was fixing to say, I see it. I was going, what are you doing over there?
Everybody, happy Halloween.
Oh, happy
And
Halloween.
And Diane has
Look at
the
that, trying to figure what happened to you.
Slow, I thought you'd catch it. Yes, and then Diane has her little, you have all the events. So,
any more comments?
She was what Diane was going to make.
Diane? Anybody? Look at, oh, you got me on camera.
You know, it passed.
Miss Diane, please.
So first, I apologize for being off my point. Sinus medication does that to you. Secondly, I have called Councilmember Fowler Fouch several times, but that's because I was very fond of former Councilmember Fouch, and I thought he was a real dear. Now, the purpose of the pirate hat. When you came in the building, you saw that we had a pirate scene set up. So City Hall, for the 3rd year, is participating in the Argenta Fall Trick or Treat. So we've got some flyers downstairs. It's from 4 to 6 p.m. Friday. So there are 10 businesses, one is City Hall, that we encourage you to stop by, trick or treat, and then you will end at the Argenta branch of Lehman Library, and there they will have a fall carnival. Now, the council members got a copy of a sheet that has pirate names. So since I am Chummy Sea Snake, I brought my sea snake. So we do want to invite all you guys, though. My team has put a lot of work downstairs. Mayor Hartwig is very excited about it. He might even wear a pirate hat that day.
Anything else, anybody? If not?
So moved.
So moved.
On the
Second.
motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Yes. Hart? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Affirmative.